A 1. And a boom, we're live. It is a Tuesday morning, my friends inform me, and it's EuroAsia Standup. We have Alexander and Zivko and Sam and Raj and other Sam. There we go, or Tansako, as some people know me. Yes, let's start with Zivko. Sorry, you were just, I kind of was doing before the thing, kind of like how you, I know you got tech tests and things going on. Yes, how are things going on the Agile Ventures front for you?
So I'll be preparing with Yana today.
Right, that's a plan. Okay, cool.
It will be in the morning, but I might be wrong. And yeah, that's it.
Right, so you'll be pairing on local support, and you will be probably working on the Do It volunteer feature.
Yes, we'll be working on a Do It volunteer feature, fighting with markers.
Indeed, indeed. Although I think Yana, she was in yesterday, and she had a bit of a breakthrough on the markers, so that's all good. Okay, yes, let's go on to Raj. How are things going with you, Raj?
Okay, yeah, I have a couple of blockers with the future flag thing.
Yes.
It's to do with running test, running migration test, and yeah, I'm struggling with that. So
okay, and that's on the local.
Someone to pair with me on that.
Look at those issues. That's on the local support project. Good show.
Local.
Yeah, excellent. Alexander, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I try to change message about expiration of
the token,
password token,
and
I changed it, but it require change device logic.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. So I guess you're a bit stuck. You're blocked on that at the moment, are you? Can you hear
what?
us? I said so. You said it required changing the device logic, but so you're stuck on that?
Little bit. It's required change adding error message to object itself.
I understand. Yeah, that sounds like it's become a little bit more complicated than we imagined. Okay. Yes. Well, and if you're free now at the end, maybe we can have a look at that together. Yeah.
Okay. I can show.
Yeah. Don't do it right now. Don't do it right now. I think we need to finish the stand-up first, and then then we'll look at it afterwards. Okay. Sam, how are you doing? Oh, unfortunately, we've got no audio from you at the moment. We can see your mouth moving, but we can't hear you. I guess, and you're in Belgium, where I guess there's is there an audio silence in effect? Probably not in the entire Belgium. Probably just you. Looks like we might have lost Sam there. He's looking a bit frozen. Yes. Well, while Sam is dealing with his audio issues, I'll just do me. So what's going on with me? I've got basically 3 projects that I'm working on at the moment. There's the main website, which for Agile Ventures, we're getting a lot of great feedback from that and discussion going on in general in the main channel for website 1, talking about the direction of the site, registering as a charity, getting payments for a premium service set up. I'm planning today to be working mostly on the graders for the ESAS 169 online course, and we do need some input from edX on the midterm. Yeah, but that's basically under control there. And then local support. You had a great day yesterday, doing more programming with Yana and Raj, and I've fixed up a few little things and I'm cleaning things up and just generally feeling pretty good about that. Looking forward to helping people on those things. Now let's see, Sam, are you, Mr. Overloop? We totally lost you? Let's see. It looks like we have lost Mr. Overloop. I guess what I might do is I might just oh yes, hello. Okay, can you hear us? We've lost your video. Well, you can hear. Yeah. So Sam, if you want to, I mean, you might want to. You can see us. Woohoo! You might want to drop out of the Hangout and come back in. I don't know if you're on a different computer than before. Yeah. So I think he's going to do that. While he's getting back in, what we might do is we started a new thing yesterday, which Raj was involved in, which is called Stand-Ups with Feedback. which is a new thing, kind of coming from Makers Academy. And what it means is when we finish the stand-up, we have an opportunity for getting feedback at the end of the session. The way it works is that basically we go round, and each person is able to ask for feedback if they want it. They don't have to ask. And then if other people can then give feedback on performance, on both positive and negative, and so on, if they want to. So we can. So Sam, Mr. Overloop, you're back in. Yeah, we can see your face. Jan has joined us, and now we can hear you. Yes, Mr. Overloop. Yeah, woo! There we go. Yes. Are you in Belgium at the moment?
I am in Belgium. Yes.
There we go. Fantastic. Great. Yes. Your report in the stand-up. Great to hear you. How are things going with you?
Well, today was really the first morning I could actually do some work since returning.
Sure.
So I actually had a breakthrough this morning, managed to do everything we wanted to do, all tests passing. I worked on client side URL validation, so I had to apply a new gem, and I removed an older gem that was used for URL validation. Had to do some general refactoring, so I will be happy to have you look at my code when I'm ready, when I push it.
Okay, great. Yeah, I look forward to seeing it. Absolutely. Yeah. Wonderful. We've also had, so that's all for the local support project. We've had, Jana has joined us. Jana, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm absolutely fine, but didn't do much yesterday, but hope to do much more today with hopefully Živko. Is he here? How are you, my friend?
I'm good, thanks, Jana. Yeah, I'm kind of almost ready to play.
Great.
Good show. Excellent. So that's also on local support. And Raul has joined us as well. Hey, Raul, how are you doing?
Morning. How are you guys?
Yeah, no, I think we're all doing pretty well. Yes. Anything to report from your side, Raul?
I spent most of the evening yesterday watching all the recordings for previous meetings that I missed and all that to get up to speed with stuff.
Great.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing, and reading through Pivotal Tracker board and stuff like that. So the talking about yesterday, you mentioned something about the velocity on the website one project board.
I did, yes.
So I think I went in the setting and I made a more permanent change there, because the change you made was only visible to your board.
Okay, fair enough. Sounds good.
So,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So in terms of working this week, I was wondering, since you've been acting as a project manager for Website 1, if you could at least carry on for this week.
Sure.
Until I get some of the stuff in order.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. We can work closely together.
Yeah.
Good show. Great. And that's for Website 1 for the main project. So I think we've done the stand-up for everybody. I think if anybody else arrives now, we're just going to say do it next time. So we're maybe going to do. I was just explaining to some people. We've got this new thing which is stand-ups with feedback. Which some people were involved in yesterday, and we'll sort of carry on with that. Just give that a try. So the idea is that basically we just go around, and anybody who wants to receive feedback can say, "Yep, I'm open for feedback," and then other people can give them positive and negative feedback, but no one's required to ask for feedback, and no one's required to give feedback. So just as an example, I'll go. Does anybody have any feedback from me on the way I'm running the stand-ups, or things I could do better, things that I should change? Anything at all from anybody?
No, I think you're doing great.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Okay. Now, of course, what this is not supposed to be is just telling me good things. I want to hear the bad things as well. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like yesterday, I feel like last Friday, things got a bit messy, and we got sort of dived in too deep too quickly on many things. I think yesterday went better. Is anybody else interested in receiving feedback?
No.
Yeah, I'm just leaving a space now for if anybody wants to. I mean, I think Jana has said that she's like always open for feedback. I don't know if that's that's just. I think is that probably true?
Yes, I always do, but not today because I didn't do much yesterday. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, or you could still be asking for feedback in a general sense on not just necessarily the day before, but on a period. So yeah, it's not limited to the last half day since the last stand-up. It's just I'm open for feedback. Generally, yeah. So
generally, I'm absolutely open. I think it helps myself to improve what I'm doing, and so I'm always open. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll use that opportunity to give a little bit of feedback, which is actually also broadly for everyone. Is one of the things that I think it's important to consider when coming in and doing a stand-up with Agile Ventures is that there are people working on different projects. So when for example, one comes in and says, oh yes, I'm planning on doing so-and-so today, I think there's sort of two things that I would say. The first one is be sure to mention what your project name is. So whether it's just saying Website 1 or local support or whatever it happens to be, do always start by saying the project name, and then if you're planning to do a task, mention the name of the task. I mean, it may be that you're just, sometimes there's only a few of us in the Hangouts, and you can kind of like refer, but because there's increasingly people from around the world and different things, I think that's kind of a good pattern to maybe get into, is just saying, which project and then which task. Does that make sense, Jana?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Cool.
Great,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else with feedback for Jana at all? Yeah. And if not, is anybody else want to invite? I'll pause, for a few seconds. Anybody else interested in feedback? You can always say yes in the group chat if you want.
Well, I'm really happy for feedback, so if you have any.
Yeah. So Samuel. Well, if Sam and Raoul were saying feedback for Sam, haven't managed to work that closely you so far. I guess a bit of feedback for you is perhaps like Jana. Jana did this pull request with a work in progress last week, and I know she was quite hesitant about it, but I think it's worked out well. What I would say for the stuff that you're working on is don't feel that you have to complete something before you send the pull request. You can kind of get the pull request out there. We can put a work in progress tag on it, and that just sort of there's no reason to necessarily work in isolation. Of course, if you want to work in isolation, that's all good. So yeah, does that make sense?
Yes, it makes absolutely sense. Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
I'll try to do some pairing as well this week, but it's a bit of a hectic week, having interviews all over the place.
No, sure, absolutely. Whatever you can manage. I think that the important thing is just not to feel. Often we feel embarrassed about our code. And I think we shouldn't do. We're all friends here, and it's let's like let it all hang out, and we can sort of explore and tease out the differences of the code quality. But great, yes. And anybody else with feedback for Sam? If not, then Raoul was asking for feedback, and yeah, I think I would just say, well, fantastic for catching up on all the videos. I think that's really, really positive that you did that, and yeah, it's great to have you back. Yeah, and I think that the only constructive criticism would be, it would probably be easier for me if I wasn't sure what your timeline for being away was. So next time, if you're going to take a break, probably just in terms of me planning, if I know, oh, you're going to be off for 3 or 4, whatever it happens to be, that's going to be handy, I would say.
Yeah, well, the main reason is I didn't anticipate I would be cut off like that. That's why I didn't say anything. But yeah, it's noted.
That
next time.
Makes sense. Great stuff. Yeah, really appreciate all your efforts on the project. Okay, so there we go. So now I think that's come in perfectly at about 15 minutes. Wonderful. That's how we do stand-ups with feedback. And of course, one of the feedbacks maybe you say I don't like stand-ups with feedback, and we don't do them again. But while people are okay, we'll carry on with that. So I think Jana and Zivko are going to be pairing on the local support do it feature shortly. We're getting close to having. By the way, for you guys from Zmago, a sandboxed thing. So that's going to be maybe relevant for you shortly. I mean, I'm going to be trying to work on the autograders today, but I'll be around if you guys need help and support. I guess I was hearing both Alexander and Raj. You both have things that you're blocked on that you'd maybe like to look at together. So maybe we could have a little mob programming together, the three of us, Raj and Alexander. I don't know, Sam. Are you planning to do any work today, or are you off now? What's that?
I still have about half an hour, and then I'm off for the day. So.
Oh, okay. Well, if you wanted to join the mob programming, I think what we'll do. We've done this the last few days. Is at the end of the, for people who've got the general problem-solving things, and if you're interested, we'll create the hangout, and please join us if you like. Jana and Zivko, of course, you're more than welcome to join us for that. But if you guys want to get off and get started on your pair programming separately, that's fine too. So. Yeah. Does that sound like a reasonable plan?
Yep. I'll just continue doing half an hour my own thing.
Okay.
I'll make a pull request because I'm almost finished.
Yeah. Okay. That's great too. I look forward to the pull request. Fantastic. All good. And Raoul, yeah, I guess we don't need to coordinate anything right now. We're good for the moment, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna do some Craft Academy stuff now.
Okay. Good stuff. All right, guys. great stand-up. Thanks very much. I'll stop the broadcast.